Okay, welcome back. Last we left off, Deluge had ran off after an old enemy, blinded by rage. Later found in the woods by Tessa, the two had a small conversation about the jeweled man that he had ran after earlier. After deciding to sit in silence for a little while and stare off into the valley heading north, the group was configuring a plan to find Deluge after the mishap at the circus. While sitting in the Ravenclaw Inn with Magni, ordering a few drinks, the group attacked by a Goliath and a powerful sorceress, half elf with a few mercenaries. After killing Magni's guard detail and summoning hounds from the hells, and the group was cornered. Magni and Wilmo going down, Ragnarok being taunted by someone seemingly from his past, and Croc bleeding out from his injuries by the hounds. When all hope seemed lost, Toby took to the center of the tavern and unleashed a divine ray of healing to him and his allies, pivoting the tide of battle. The group started to make their comeback, finishing off the mercenaries and making another retreat. The Goliath Korok and the half-elf Leila were able to retrieve the items they were looking for, which were the papers that you all had brought to Magni, and step into a portal, disappearing before anyone could catch their bearings. We now tune in to Croc and Toby back to back on the bar. Ragnarok chopping the head off of one of the hounds on the floor. Magni rushing over to the wounded Wilmo. And last you saw of the Pirate Lake mercenary, they were running out of the bar. Deluge, as you and Tessa were walking back, you're about 60 feet from the bottom step of the tavern. Of the tavern stairs when you see this figure kind of burst through the doors and frantically running down them. In that time, by the time that they make it to the bottom steps, you're about 30 feet from them. Move your guy up here. He's just going to start running past you, and he's going to get kind of close to you, and let me roll real fast.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Spit on you.
Are we allowed to be chasing this person?
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Well, because I thought we were still in combat, like, so it would be turn-based.
Kinda. I mean, like, they kind of disengaged and got out of there, as well as the other two.
Realistically, if we were all in that fight, that guy was never really engaged in fighting.
That is true.
That's true. I'm gonna kind of be chasing after her.
Poorly.
I'm gonna assume since I'm hurt, I barely have made it from like the top of the table. I fell and stumbled down, and like hit the corner of the chair here, and kind of fell flat on my face. I didn't even make it to the door, but I yelled like "stop" pretty damn loud.
Okay. Deluge, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. My perception is somewhere on my character sheet. +3, 19.
Okay. So you hear shouting. You hear Croc specifically yell "stop" right at that moment that you see this figure run past you. They almost shoulder check you, but they're going to keep running forward.
Yeah, when I hear stop, I'm going to reach out and like grab this guy by the lapel or whatever. You know, like clearly this guy is doing something that they should not be doing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll just for an attack, just to see if you grab him.
I'm gonna look back at Rag and be like, "Go get her! What are you doing?"
An 18?
Yeah. So you're able to grab her by the back of her hair and pull her back, and let's see. She's gonna make a strength.
And be like, "Where you off to in a hurry?"
I rolled a 1 on the strength check. And she's kind of just like trying to fight, but she rolled a 1, so you have her at like the perfect position. She's unable to move, unable to run away.
Then yeah, I'm gonna just do one of those like little arm bars behind her and be like, "Hey, how about we go in and talk to my friend who was calling for you to stop?"
She doesn't say anything. She kind of just grunts.
Good talk. I'm gonna start pushing her towards the door.
Okay. It's almost like a dragging kind of, because where you were able to grab her and she's kind of like crab walking backwards. Go ahead and make a strength check for me while you're going up the stairs. You said you're going up, right? Or just where Croc is? I didn't realize Croc was down here.
I guess if Croc came outside, then I would just go to him because he's the one who yelled stop. I don't know the relevance of this pirate.
Did you say she was crab walking?
Yeah, so like he was able to just whip around real fast as she ran past him and grab like kind of the back of her hair and like the scruff on the back of her collar.
You can still hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now I can.
Yeah, no, I kind of army crawled out the door and then stumbled and like rolled down the stairs because I'm kind of beat up. I only got 14 health. But I'm gonna look at Dell and be like, get her inside. Just
You look like Mr. Leahy.
yeah, Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boys. Just let's get her inside and we'll talk inside.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. Above board, my strength is not good. That would be a 9.
So here, let me roll for her. I rolled a 10. So she's able to, because she rolled a 1, I'm gonna say because you have a really good grip on her, she's able to kind of pull away.
Can I attempt to knock her out with like the my hilt, like the handle?
Pommel?
Yeah, pommel. There you go, like a pommel strike that would kind of incapacitate her.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Yeah, aim for the temple.
Oh my god, I rolled a 9, of course.
So you kind of go to bop her in the face, and it misses because she's starting to struggle, and it hits her in the shoulder. She's gonna try and break free again from you, Deluge. Go ahead and make another strength check. I rolled a 13.
Toby,
for
get
strength,
out here and cast hold person. Come on.
I'll start running to the door.
I think 15 plus 2. I don't know for NPCs.
You have to give Dale access to his character.
He has access to his character.
You have him
Sorry.
on Toby.
I have both actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Something kind of came up. I need somebody to take over my character. I will be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Would someone like to, Croc, since you're out here, would you like to roll for Deluge's strength check? I rolled a 13, but I just added 2 to the strength. I don't really know where the character's sheet is.
Let me open his character
He has
sheet.
any in strength. Pretty sure.
Just give me 1 second. It's opening.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, you said a strength check?
Yep. Yeah, because she's trying to break free from the grapple. The first time when Deluge grabbed her, I rolled a 1. So I rolled just barely enough.
16.
Okay. So he's able to kind of maintain. It takes both hands now, but he's able to maintain that grip on her. He kind of just pops her into a headlock. Makes it a little easier now. So he's gonna start making his way up the stairs. I need you to go ahead and make another strength check, just for the stairs.
That was a natural 1.
No way.
Yep. Can he have advantage because I'm behind him?
Say that again. Sorry.
Could he have like advantage because I'm behind him? Like, kinda.
I mean, if you're helping in some way, if you describe how you're helping, sure.
So how is he holding her?
So he's kind of got her in sort of a headlock.
I'm gonna say
But,
like, can I do
like
it
a
like
reverse.
police style, where like I grabbed like the back of her ankles, like, and I'm like, she's not walking, like we're basically like wheelbarrow carrying her kind of thing.
Okay, so I need you to go ahead and make a strength check then. As well as Croc.
Under athletics, right?
So, yes.
That would be
so-
17.
Okay, so you're able to hold on to her legs pretty tight, but because Deluge rolled a 1, she's able to break out of the headlock and her upper body thumps. She's gonna go ahead and attempt to pull her gun out and shoot you in the chest.
Toby, where are you
That's
at?
a 4.
That's a miss.
So she
I said I wanted to run to
shoots
the door.
just over your
I can't move
shoulder.
my guy.
I don't have access to Toby, but
Sorry, I will move Toby. So Toby gets off the bar.
Toby,
And I wanted to
and
cast hold
runs
person.
across. And Rag, I'm assuming, do you do the same thing?
Oh yeah, I'm moving to the door.
All right.
I was surprised I actually wasn't already over there, but
Sorry.
I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
yell
hear it.
at the two of them. Grab an
forget that
arm.
you guys don't
Grab
have
an arm,
that.
guys. Come on. Grab their fucking arms. Let's go.
And she's kind of just really fighting at this point.
Rag,
She's
punch
gonna,
her in the face. Knock her out. Do something. Let's go.
I'm wearing spiked gauntlets. How about
Shield
I just...
bash.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll
Count
pop her in it.
count it as
Okay,
like
go
an
ahead-
unarmed
go ahead and
strike.
Make an attack. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
I got a 3, so
I'm gonna fucking die, this bitch.
You actually just you hit the floor.
Can I cast hold person?
Yeah. But at the same moment, she's gonna point the gun at Deluge now.
Okay.
That's 18 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
What did we say? Bullets were
1d6.
1d6 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. So
Okay.
she catches, or Deluge catches a bullet.
Can't he catch projectiles? Or is that only arrows?
I think that because that costs him chi points.
It's deflect missile.
My bad.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Okay.
say it
If you wanna
counts.
do that.
It doesn't say it counts any ranged martial arts. I don't know what that means.
He's also point blank, so I think that affects it, but I don't know.
Ah, fuck it. Just go ahead. I'll let it hit. I don't know how to play that guy, so.
Okay. But she is able to shoot Deluge through the arm. Tessa is actually going to kick her in the face. 17, so
Where's the bear at?
we'll let it go.
like a building. Make a perception check, actually. So boom! She hits the girl in the
14.
the mercenary in the face. You see the bear a little further down. It's starting to kind of pick its pace up now. Towards you guys.
Toby, what'd you roll for your hold person? How does it work?
It says that they have to do a saving wisdom throw.
Okay.
Of what? What's the number?
I rolled a 17.
Oh, that more than likely.
I think
Brenner,
it's his-
what does a saving throw
I think
say?
I think it's the spell DC, which I believe was fixed after last session, which is like 16 or something.
Brenner, next to the spell, it says what they have to roll.
The baby's crying.
Oh my.
So she resists the hold person, but then gets kicked right in the face by Tessa. She's gonna start struggling. I need you to go ahead and Croc and make another strength check. Rag, are you doing anything? I rolled a 10.
I'll try to grab.
18.
So
I'll try to grab a hold of her.
Okay, so she's unable to loosen her grip. Go ahead and make a strength check, Rag.
Oh
I
my
rolled a
god.
6, so 8.
I got a 1, dude.
So your hands are real
Throw your
slippery.
dice
You
in the
just-
trash.
You just whoop, and
I was drinking before that fight. Now all the liquor is hitting me.
Right?
yeah, you're getting real bubbly in your head. And for a second, you see 2 mercenaries, and then whoop, back into 1.
My house or
Um,
yours?
So do you want to do anything for Deluge? Anybody?
Yeah, I'll just make another strength check to try and drag her into the doors, past the doors.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
I want
so-
Deluge to get engaged because I think that would be funny for when he gets back.
He rolled a 17.
She said yes.
Okay. So you guys have you and Deluge now have gripped the mercenary, and you guys start struggling. You guys all start making your way into the tavern. I'm assuming over to the bar. And Wilmo now standing next to Magni. Magni's gonna kind of wander over. He's gonna get up on top of the bar. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I want to flick lit matches at her.
Well, I got just the room for that, lad. And then he's gonna turn around, and his eyes are gonna glow dark green. And then he's gonna
Who's this? Magni?
yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna wave his hand, and sorry if this glitches anybody out. There's going to be a door that appears right behind the bar.
Oh, snap.
He's gonna turn around. He's gonna go, take her back there.
I'm gonna kind of make like a salute, aye, Captain, to him and start dragging this lady to the back. It's a
Okay.
lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Tessa is like, this seems like this. I'm gonna wait out here. Oh
Yeah.
no,
Tessa, drinks
Whatever,
drinks
I
are
just-
on me, Tessa. Just hang at the bar.
all right. And so she's gonna go all the way down to the edge over here, and she's gonna pick up a drink that was kind of just left over. Toby, you have your spiritual weapon out. I don't know if you still want it out. I think. What's the time on that?
On the cast for spiritual weapon?
Yeah, like how long does what's the duration of it? Like how long does it stay out? Is it something stupid like fucking your brother's darkness?
It's 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. So you still have your hammer, but not for very long. I'd say maybe a couple seconds with getting her through the door and whatnot. So you guys make your way into Toby, you recognize this place. This is referred to as the back rooms.
This is where
So you know this as kind of like a front kind of like clearly this is where the real business is conducted. So you guys start dragging. I need both you and Deluge, unless Rag also wants to like grab along the way to make a strength check.
Yeah, have
And
Rag
I'm
grab.
good. I don't know where she's going to go with this story, so I'll just keep my hands to myself.
We're making a strength
I'm
check, you
back.
said?
Okay.
If
Yeah.
somebody wants to just type up what I missed real quick, so you can continue the story, that'd be fine.
We got her through the door. and Magni portaled a backroom door over here.
Yeah, basically.
You got shot in the shoulder.
She shot you. She shot you too. You rolled a 1, or Croc rolled a 1 for you, and so you dropped
Why
her,
was
and
he
then
playing
she
my
shot
character?
you. All right. Shit, let me grab Magni and Wilma.
This is where me and my wife used to make magic.
All right.
I don't want to hear about him and his wife making magic.
Mm-hmm.
Was she a sorcerer or?
She was
Magic.
also a
You
cleric.
guys just kind of bring her into this open area and kind of just set her down or whatever. And she's not really talking. She's just kind of keeping to herself, like keeping her mouth as shut as possible.
I'm gonna look at her, and I'm going to basically hold my sword right next to like her face, close enough like the flames from my blade, she can feel it, and it's kind of like burning her, but not enough to like cause an actual like scar or anything, but discomfort for sure.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
That'd be a 12.
All right. She's like, you could see on her face there's a different type of scowl that she normally makes, but you can tell this one is a little different. Feeling the heat. So I need Toby to make a perception check.
Toby, make your perception check.
I can't remember how to do it.
It's underneath.
Roll a d20.
Yeah. Plus your wisdom modifier. I think it's like +4 or something like that.
Could be. He's a cleric. Could be his highest stat. What was that roll?
It said 19.
I didn't hear you. Sorry. You see like the light shine, and it's kind of the same pendant you saw earlier in the fight that was also on the half orc. It's the pendant of the Grimsail Buccaneers, the same mercenary group that came in and was responsible for the murder of your wife.
Those sons of bitches.
As you guys have her down on her knees, and Croc holding a sword to her neck, is there anything you guys would like to do? Say, ask?
What's your shoe size?
I want to sit
7.
there. I want to sit there and ask her who her
7.
friends are.
Disgusting.
Which ones?
Is that her voice?
Jesus Christ.
Manly voice.
Sorry. I have a bubble in my throat.
That didn't get any better. That's wow. Check under the hood. I don't think.
What was the last question that was asked? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, you either talk or this sword's gonna cut your fucking head off. Tell me who your fucking friends are now.
Can I cast spiritual weapon in the form of a knife and put it to her throat as well?
Theoretically, you're out of second level spell slots. Whoops.
Okay.
I think
So-
we're being too aggressive right away.
Well, she killed the guard over there, Rag.
Yeah, but did you know that guy?
Dell has no idea what's going on.
You kill fully, and you know, we just got hired. They told us it would be a great opportunity. Is how they worded it. We just have to come back to this fucking slug spool. Come rough up a few runaways. That was it. That's all they told us.
Oh, I want everything you have on you right now.
You can't be serious.
I'm being dead serious. You're leaving here with nothing, so drop everything you have.
I'd rather die with dignity.
Well, you'll die and be naked, so either way you're not going to have dignity. You can either live, or you can die.
At least let her keep her dress.
I don't want that. I want her weapons and anything of value on her.
Oh yeah, so now we're robbing her? I like it. I like where this is going.
Well,
Make
yeah.
an intimidation check.
19.
I rolled a 20.
God damn it.
The most useless 20. She's gonna kind of just look at you and smirk him. You ain't getting a fucking thing on me. Over my dead body, mate.
And we could just knock her out and still take her stuff. She'll be unconscious. What's she gonna do?
Yeah. Well, Dell, since you weren't here, like she said, a group of people walked up behind us and basically stirred some shit up. Almost killed us. Almost killed Magni. Unfortunately, Wilmo survived. And
Hey!
she tried running off while the other two vanished through a portal.
It was a cool looking portal, dude.
It was.
It wasn't a part of the
Sorry, I missed
plan.
out.
Yeah, we definitely could have used your help. Definitely.
Sorry, we'll get into that later.
So like I said, lady, give me all the gold you got and your weapons and you can walk out of here.
Make a perception check, Croc.
I say we search her for any kind of paper. Like maybe a note or documents, something.
I rolled an 11. I'm giving her the chance.
I rolled a 10. You're so lucky.
I'm giving her a chance
You
to give it
see-
up.
You see her hands behind her back start reaching for something small and circular. She gets ready to arm it. And you see the click. That's what gets your attention. And she looks at you. And she goes, "Death to the Empire." And you hear a and then a I need shit. How am I gonna do
Wait, so
this?
my perception just was basically to see her doing this? Like I couldn't stop her from doing this?
Yeah. She
If only there
started
was somebody else who was right there who's incredibly dexterous who could have done something.
Right? You would think the blue figure over there.
It's all right. Story's more important, I guess.
Do you and Deluge make a dexterity saving throw?
Crit!
7.
Sick.
I only have 14 health, so...
Now you're about to have
So-
0.
I'm
It was
about-
5 total.
Okay.
It wasn't very big.
I was scared he's gonna like detonate a nuke and it's just gonna fucking double kill me.
No, it was literally just something small enough to fit in like the small palm of his hand, but or her hand, and blow up. And it was mainly to, and it kind of goes through her back and out of her stomach.
So she's
And
dead?
she falls over lifeless.
Oh,
So really, her
Lord.
innards
the
just
ground.
shoot all over Toby? Since he's the one like directly across from her?
And Wilmo, because Wilmo's standing next to Toby.
make a dexterity check and see if you can pull Wilmo away and get all of him just covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull him in front of you.
I rolled a 2, so Wilmo's not even paying attention either.
Brenner.
Yeah.
Roll a dexterity saving throw. Another question.
17.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so you're able to grab Wilmo with all the gut and juices that are coming flying at you. You're able to see it in time and grab Wilmo and hold him in front of you. Kind of use him as a shield.
I'm gonna start patting
um,
her down for stuff.
Magni's gonna go. I got to go back up to the front. And Deluge, your friend Tessa is up there waiting for you. And Croc, your her tab's on you. I heard. I'm gonna go deal with the guards. And so he's gonna start to exit and leave. And you, as he leaves, you hear the door behind him close. And you hear like a weird kind of humming noise. And you can kind of perceive that it's the wall going back to its place.
So he locked us in here?
No, I mean, the pretend wall just went back up. It just made a noise. So like, y'all are locked in there. It just made a noise when the door closed and the fake wall went back up.
I'm gonna start patting her down, trying to see if I see anything. And while I'm doing this, I'm looking up at Dell and being like, so where was your ass this entire time?
Okay. You find a regular rapier. You find one blunderbuss, or like pistol like a flintlock. Not a blunderbuss, my bad. And you find about 372 gold.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
To answer his question. Oh, give me a second.
I'll split the gold up later between all of us. I'm just adding it to my total right now.
That's fine.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll, Croc. Go ahead, Tim.
No. When he says like, where were you in all of this? Dell is just like, I was trying to take care of something, but the guy I was looking for kind of disappeared. Sorry about leaving you guys like that. It was not my intention.
Well, what was it who's this guy that would cause you to react that quickly and that drastically?
I feel like you know, we haven't been together that long, but I could see us being around a while. You need to know something about that. I don't know who that man is, realistically. He came into my life a long time ago, and in short, absolutely destroyed it. He took away my brother, and because of that, I lost my sister, and I needed to get answers from him. And I don't know where he went, but talking with some of the other performers out there, they told me that he's at Sindri's Keep, or has some dealings with it. And I don't know what our move from here is forward, but I need to find answers from this man.
It's funny you say that. The people that just broke into this place and basically tried to murder us said right before they vanished that they're heading off to Syndra's Keep as well. and apparently Rag knew the other Goliath, or the Goliath knew Rag. I was very confused by that as I was bleeding from my eardrums from, basically getting my ass handed to me by demon dogs. But
Wouldn't be the first time you had a problem with dogs, huh?
yeah,
As I,
right.
pat him on the shoulder.
But is this the first time that you've run into the Jeweled Man since, is this your first encounter where you've actually got to see him since that stuff happened to your family?
Yeah, he completely vanished from that day. That was several years ago. This is the first time I've seen him since.
Is he by chance your father?
What?
Funny enough, I couldn't answer that.
Well, I mean, back here, it looks like Magni's got a map at this table. I mean, where's Syndra's Keep? I'm assuming we're over here somewhere near the corner. Is there a heading?
Sindred's Keep is northeast from here, but you have to go north, up down the side of the cliff.
Like an actual cliff, or is there is there walkway?
Maybe. There's a reason it's called Raven's Cliff.
Oh, Wilmo, you know what? Now is not the time to try and be smartass.
Sorry.
So,
is there only one way to this place? Like a road?
I need you, Toby, specifically to make actually no, you would know this. No, there are the path, right, that Magni works with. And some of these are underground passageways, some of these are above ground passageways. But it's called the path. So there are multiple pathways, kind of just an underworld work kind of network kind of thing.
Yeah, because on my
Instead of
time
stroke.
working with Magni, we've went into a bunch of different ways to places.
Yeah, so yeah, you know of maybe a route. You might have to just talk to Magni about it for a refresher or something.
Did Magni take off, or is he still around here?
Magni went back up to the front because he said he was going to deal with the guards.
Do we have to stay in this room, or can we
You guys can do whatever. Magni just said he was going up front because he was going to deal with the guards because he knew they were going to arrive.
All right, then I want to go talk to Magni to see if there's any easier paths to go through.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna kind of be looking over at Rag and be like, I'm not one to shy away from a fight, but I also don't like when someone tries to act tough and then run away when he's about to get his ass handed to him. So, I mean, if Rag's in, I'm in. I'd like to go end that Goliath's existence on this plane we call Earth. I don't know what we call this place yet, but yeah, I'd like to kill him. Terra. I'd like to kill him.
I think my guy, having some familiarity with Ragnarok's background, is going to turn to him and be like, hey man, are you okay? Like, what's this about this other Goliath? Yeah, it's thought you were the last of your tribe.
I was the last. That individual was no longer part of my tribe.
Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Is that
just as you start you start trying to remember? Yeah, it's a D20 and it is your intelligence modifier.
No, I don't think I just have basic intelligence. And I got a 17.
Okay.
Not bad.
You as you start to remember more and more of your past clan, you do remember a Korok when you were young, uh, bits and pieces all the way up until your final battle with your clan. He was not so much a leadership type, more of a brute used for muscle. But you weren't like super personal with Korok, like you didn't know too much. You just remember him being a part of your clan. He was maybe a little older than you, but he was also taller. He was very, very tall.
Yes, he was. He was a part of my clan. I didn't recognize him at first. So some of my
I'm a little confused. Shouldn't this be like good news? Why would he go out of his way to fight you?
He wasn't exactly one who played by the books, so to speak. He wasn't an ideal comrade. He left people for dead.
What was the glove he was... I mean, did you catch what he had wrapped around his arm? Do you have any idea? Was that something new, or did he have that back when you knew him?
He didn't have it back then.
Well, like I said, guys, it seems like our paths are following the same direction, or that it's fate that we stick together and continue our journey, because I'd really like to wipe the smile off of his face after what he did, and seeing as Dale's back now and focused, we'll have our muscle and maybe he can help us.
Toby, did you say you were walking out?
Yeah, I went to go talk to Magni.
Okay, so as you make your way out, Wilma will also follow. Just kind of going out to the bar. Wilma will start making his way to the edge of the bar. Magni is kind of just sitting up next to Tessa on top of the bar, staring at the door. And just waiting.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if he could refresh me on some of the tunnels that we took and different paths. Maybe something a little bit easier than going straight out in the open.
I'll get you a map. But for now, if your friends like to come out, they need to hurry. The guards are getting close. I can hear them.
Are we in trouble?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
All right.
So as he says that, another 30 seconds or so pass. And then you hear the clinking of armor as they're heading up through the stairs. And then it's one guard with a sword and a shield, and they're accompanied by two with their crossbows held out. You hear, "Halt! Everyone stop where you are!" And they start spreading out.
Do we hear
What's
this
the
in the
meaning of
background?
this? Make a perception check, all three of you.
19 plus 3.
Okay,
22.
so you hear it. You start hearing it. Your hearing is on point tonight.
4.
Got 11.
All right, well, I'm like, shh. Like, be quiet, everyone.
Yeah,
Something's
so
happening out
you hear like words like clear, right? Rag kind of hears muffled noises. Croc does not hear anything. So as you
Did I
shush
have to
them,
roll because I'm outside already?
no, you see them come in. Like they're pointing their weapons over at you too. Like they're kind of just pointing out, and they're like, what's the meaning of this?
Los Angeles guards, they come in with their weapons drawn.
Typical.
Who ratted us out?
There was a lot of commotion, and we came to investigate, and someone said that there was someone being dragged in here. And we came
they
into
were
this mess.
screaming and yelling inside this bar, and all you heard was the lady yelling and came to help her.
It was in the streets. We didn't get the report from the bar, from the inn. We got the report that someone from the street saw and heard someone being dragged into the tavern.
You know, that may have been somebody else. Who told you that? Can you give me a name?
What happened here, or you go in chains?
I don't know. I don't speak. I don't speak your language.
Make a deception check. I rolled a 7, so you might actually have a chance.
Roll a
Deception is
10.
your charisma. Your roll d20 and then
Charisma?
your charisma. Yep.
Well, it said he rolled a 10, which plus whatever,
Yeah.
I'm sure it beat it.
He actually rolled a 7.
So he actually just thinks that he doesn't believe that you can't understand his language, but he kind of like, right. Anyone care to explain? And then Magnum would kind of pipe up. All right, simmer down, lad. Bunch of intruders came like a few months ago, and they came in with a special guest. As you can see, they're littered all over my bar, and they're burning it. So if you could get rid of the remains, that'd be great. Do your job. And then, let's see. Oh. So the guard kind of, right. I don't know if I believe you.
See, I'm actually blind, so I didn't see anything.
Sorry. Kids needed something. So they're gonna lower their weapons, or the cross bolts. But the guard is gonna be on point. He's gonna be like, we'll send someone to clean it up. However, the city's on lockdown till we can locate this person that was seen running from the tavern. And then being
But
abducted.
while they're saying that, while we're back here, I'm using my disguise kit to make myself look just like her.
Okay, we'll say that takes like 5 minutes to
Okay.
fully apply.
Hey, the noise that the guard, I had a wife, okay? And I want to explain to the guard my whole story about my wife.
And they're leaving.
Oh, shut up!
fucking dying. They've had enough of the story.
They probably
The
heard
whale
it
got
already.
stuck.
And they couldn't get out of there fast enough.
It's a good deterrent.
Oh, trust me, we know.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna exit the back room whenever I'm disguised enough to look like her.
Okay. So the way it works, right, is that like the whole point is that you can't see the wall. So make a stealth check, and I'll make a perception check for the guard that's inside. I rolled a 10, so not very well.
I rolled a 20.
All right, so you're able to real quick, like, dressed as her, kind come out, or just as the mercenary come out, and seemingly seem like you were already behind the bar.
Like I was getting a barrel of, or like dishes or something. Like I'm tending the
Okay.
bar.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna,
sorry.
while I'm doing that, I'm bending over and kind of looking back at Toby, winking, like, awkwardly, so that he knows that, like, hey,
No, that came out wrong.
this is me. Don't think I'm the other lady.
I want to grab him by the hips.
Okay.
Which is like shoulder height for your guy, right?
God, he's the tallest dwarf.
Oh, that's right.
You guys taller than me. You're just slouched over.
But anyways, oh, so the guard's posted outside of the door? I'm gonna... Did they want to talk to this lady in, like, a we're gonna arrest you way, or do I know that?
No, they were just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and then they've walked into 3 people dead and 3 hellhounds on the bar.
Okay. Then I'm going to approach the guard that's at the door and say, Magni told me that you were looking for me.
Unbutton your top button.
I'm gonna be like, hi, Magni told me you were looking for me.
We got report. Woman was screaming and was dragged into the tavern. We're looking into it now.
What do you mean by dragged in? I walked in here.
We got reports from a witness that says otherwise.
Oh, my gracious, you believe a witness over the actual person?
I want to yell from across the
Go
bar.
ahead,
Can
make
you give
a-
me the name of the witness?
Make a deception check. With advantage, because Toby yelled.
Oh, that would be a 20, sir.
Oh.
My goodness.
I have a +7.
He kind of... okay, well,
Sir, I'm
What else?
getting the vapors over here. Do you need any more information? I came in here to do my job and clean this mess that these dogs made, and here you are trying to stop me from making an honest living.
where did the dogs come from? That's all we want to know.
You tell me, sir. I showed up to do my job, and here I am being harassed by the city guard yet again. Yet again!
The deception roll was so well that Dell is like whispering over to Rag, like, "There's a woman in there now. I don't know who showed up."
I love it. Now, sir, I want you to get your commanding officer over here so we can clear this mess up and I can go about my business and provide for my children. Please, sir.
Right away, ma'am. And he's gonna fumble the door and try to get it open. And the other guard that's out there, you hear him go, start whispering, "Wait, where's the sergeant? I don't know. Get him!" Right. And he runs down and he runs. It takes about a minute and a half. He's kind of just standing there very nervously looking at you.
I'm going to walk over here like I'm picking up mugs.
Okay. And, another minute or so passes by and he returns with the guard, or with the guard captain.
Is this the guard captain's a guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As he enters, I'm going to look back at him and be like, "Oh, my lord." And I'm kind of like fanning myself. "Well, what a tall drink of water you are, sir."
Since when are we in Savannah?
This is
evening,
mine.
Ma'am, we were looking into the events that transpired at the Ravenclaw Inn this evening. Do you have any information on that?
Well, like I told your dum-dum over here holding this crossbow, I came to work. I walked in to do the job Magni hired me to do, which is clean this mess. And then I get told that I'm a liar and a cheat, and your city guard has harassed me for the final time. I've had enough of this, and I just want to go about my business.
Okay, don't go making complaints or anything. I I think we can work something out. We were just trying to figure out what happened within the tavern and why there are 3 dead bodies on the floor as we speak.
I'd like to yell from across the bar and tell him then why the first time he came in was about the lady screaming outside. Now the story's changing.
I think the
Say
one
that
guard
again?
turns
Sorry,
to
I
the
had
other
it.
guard.
Well, sir, if you use your eyes, you can clearly see that there are some hounds from some sort of hells. I don't even know. So clearly they're the ones who killed these innocent people. And how about me, sir? How about me? I'm the one who has to clean this mess, and all you have to do is write a report. Now let me go about my business and clean these mess up so I can provide for my children. And I'm not going to say it again, sir.
Go ahead and make a deception check again.
I like the idea of the guard on the left there.
Oh, that would be a 26.
Ugliest woman I've
He's
ever seen.
more convincing than ever.
He's gonna. Right. We'll leave you be for the night, but we'll be coming back in the morning for questions.
Oh, sir, you don't need to come back for questions. I want your address so I can meet you later. No, don't you turn around. Now you get back here, sir. I want to know where you live so maybe I could visit you later. Where can I find Mr. Handsome like you when you're not working, sir?
Uh,
Now don't be shy. Spit it out, boy.
you can catch me down by the old town.
Well, let's leave it at that. I'll catch you down by the old town. You just be ready for me now, you hear?
Make a perception check or an insight check.
Your accent's too fucking much.
I rolled a 5.
You can't tell if he's being truthful or not, but he
He's
does
not.
also seem uncomfortable.
Now, Scattle, get out of here and let me go about my business, all right? I'll let you know if I need help carrying these bodies, all right? Now, you have a great day. Now, bye. I'm gonna kind of shut the door.
We'll be back tomorrow, and the door shuts.
And I'm gonna look back at the bar and go, and that's how it's done, boys.
When it all quiets down, Dell's gonna step out and be like, "Hey, who was that woman?"
I'm pretty sure I heard that one guard say that was the ugliest woman you'd ever seen.
Like the makeup is melting off of my face because I was sweating, like nervous that I'd even worked. Yeah, basically, it's like a pie in the face just covering my face. Gonna be like, can you boys believe that shit worked?
Hold on, is that a tiefling?
So I'll say over the past couple minutes.
Yeah, Tessa's always been a tiefling.
I'll say that for the past couple minutes, the dogs have started to like ash and burn away and turn into ash and kind of fade, except for the head that Rag cut off.
Haha.
I'm gonna walk over to this body and like loot it.
That's cool. I want to walk over to the tiefling and say hi.
You've met that tiefling before. You were petting her bear.
Yeah, but I was distracted by the bear.
Fair enough.
Give me like 5 minutes.
And I was shy.
And I'd just like to say, I think I went to the Savannah exit because it's the only one I think I can do decent.
Yeah, you're a real
It's okay.
southern belle right there.
It was a deep south Savannah.
Yeah. You gotta let the molasses fall
Okay,
out your
sorry.
mouth.
I appreciate that it was different because our DM here loves doing weird English accents all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what part of the world are we
Sorry.
in?
Sorry.
Sometimes you're the dirty British. and
So
sometimes you're not.
I'm looting this orc's body over here. Do I find anything of significant?
You find. Make an investigation check.
Looks like it's got a cool sword. I rolled an 8.
Okay. So just on the surface, you find a little gold pouch that has 130 gold in it.
I'm gonna throw that
you
gold over at
also-
Toby.
You also notice
Yeah, don't
that
give it to his
he
family or anything.
has a short sword, a plus one short sword, and the same pendant that was on the mercenary, the same mercenary that you had brought back there to the back rooms.
Ah, fuck! I thought you were gonna say that green pendant that summoned the dogs.
Wouldn't that have been the wizard? I guess I wasn't there when the dogs saw. Well, Dell's like, if they're locking down the city now would be the time that we get out of here and start heading towards Sindri's Keep.
It don't even matter because I know a secret tunnel under the city that leads out. So we can leave whenever we need to.
Yeah,
Don't you worry about that, lads. I've got a way for you to get out of the city.
we need to get over to the blacksmith and get some armor that you're owed there, Toby.
I'm owed? I thought I got all my armor.
Your
I
dress.
sent you that stuff, but you didn't like go get it in game.
Oh, we
yet.
didn't go get it yet? Okay, then if we can stop by there real quick.
Yeah. So you go over there real quick.
Isn't
and
it
you-
in the middle of the night?
It is. You knock on the door. About a couple minutes go by, and then you hear, "What do you want?" And then he's gonna realize it's you, and he's gonna go, "Oh my God, Stinky! You've got to be fucking kidding me! Hey, I got a treat for you. I was able to finish up your armor, as well. So here you go, friend." And he's gonna, you do already have your mace, but you should have it in your inventory, the one that I sent you earlier. But he was just giving you the armor. Just here you go. Pleasure doing business with you, partner.
I want to give him the 130 gold that Croc threw at me and tell him keep this for helping me so late.
I do appreciate that, partner. Any further business, I would like to advise can be during regular business hours, but
That's why I gave you the gold.
seeing as you and your friends are high spenders, I will not complain. So, you have a good night now. And when you hear a bunch of locks just start going behind, and on his way, you make your way back into the tavern.
I'd also like to go to bed for a long rest for my spells and health, if we can. And Telvor owes Rag some shit and me some stuff, so I think we need to stay at least one more night, boys.
I like the sound of that. I also didn't finish my drink.
And then we leave in the morning, right?
I'll wait till the morning, but I need to get to Sindri's Keep post haste.
Yeah, I say we wake up. Magni, can you make sure you got breakfast ready for us in the morning, and I'll leave you a hefty tip if you have it ready for us.
Of course, lad.
Would you like our order now, or
I want all
Just,
the bacon and eggs you have. And I mean all the bacon and eggs you have.
I'll see what I can cook up. And
With
he's just
that-
kind of sitting there drinking out of his mug, leaning his back against the wall. He just looks very defeated. This is the second time that his bar has been, or his tavern has been, attacked. He is making kind of conversation with Tessa, and then kind of just going back to drinking alone, but just sitting next to her.
I'm gonna walk up to
Croc-
the bar and put 300 gold down on the table and say this is for any repairs, anything you need. As long as the door's open and the drinks are pouring and you have a bed for us, I'll always stay here. Kind of as a friendly gesture and just put it on the counter.
Thank you very much, friend. This tavern was never really about the gold. I have all the gold I could ever want. It's the idea of it. That someone like me could settle down somewhere. Find a new beginning. Not be a burden.
That's
I want to sit at the bar and order a beer.
Okay.
And then I want to just tell Magni, this night reminds me of the night my wife was killed.
and with that, I'm going upstairs.
Yeah, my guy went
Okay.
upstairs before that started.
Rag, are you staying around finishing your beer?
I mean, I do have an
Or
ability.
are you
Well,
up and out
anyway.
as soon as he starts talking about his dead wife?
No. Damn it. Kind of ruined my chances with a tiefling. Fine. Yeah. I'm
you
out
you
too.
never know. You could. She might get all sympathetic with him.
Oh, so you're saying I should play the guilt card where she feels bad?
I mean, shoot your shot, man.
What would the lieutenant think? My goodness.
Oh my god.
She has not written me back once. As far as I'm concerned, I've had this before. It's over. Plus, tieflings have always been my thing.
Well, I'll tell you this much. The last thing I want to hear coming from your room again is the rough sounds that were coming out of there while you were in there by yourself. So,
Hey, he was checking himself for ticks. How many times do you have to tell you that?
if that's your plan for tonight,
Oh,
I'd rather hear you with someone else in there than know that you're in there by yourself.
Is there
Alright,
anything
well-
specifically you wanted to talk to Magni about? Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
You, Toby, since you decided to come sit down by the bar.
Oh no, I wanted to just talk to him about my dead wife. I'm gonna get drunk.
Okay, so you start, just talking about your dead wife, well, to him and Tessa. Eventually, Tessa will go, well, if you see old Bluey around, you tell him that, I'll be in Twin Rivers, and be cool to see him again. And she's gonna get up, and, you hear her bear was kind of waiting outside around the corner.
Hitched up to all the horses.
Mm-hmm. Eating them.
Nice.
But she leaves and makes her way out. Eventually, Magni. Are you falling asleep at the bar, Toby, or are you going back to your room?
Oh, I'm falling asleep at the bar.
Okay, so you're able to pass out. Let me adjust the board.
Hey, do we get mounts?
You can buy horses and shit.
What?
Brenner, it's a game of make-believe. You could ride a T-Rex if he allowed you to. Jesus.
Wait, you're telling me I can get a T-Rex?
if Toasty allows it.
Like one of them big ones?
The game's make-believe, gentlemen. You could do as you please.
Oh, shit.
So can
Fine.
I make believe that Toasty allows things?
Yeah?
T-Rex is for everyone.
A round of T-Rexes.
Perfect.
You cast the
Alright,
spell,
so
and we just get
I wanna
T-Rex
spinal
arms.
tools.
Look at me. I am the DM now.
I could T-Rex you.
So, as you guys,
I'm glad I was interrupted.
So as you guys go to bed down, you wake up in the morning. Toby, you see Ivan sitting behind the bar. Magni kind of getting things ready for the day as much as possible. Some of the staff is kind of cleaning up the blood spill and stuff from the day prior, or from the night prior. You guys all make your way to the bar.
Hey, Magni, I'm worried about you, man.
Don't be lad. And he starts passing out y'all's breakfast that he's already got ready.
That's just every time I see you got a mug in your hand. I just don't think it's good for you.
Well, you ever noticed how I might have a mug in my hand, but I'm never drunk.
I thought that was just like a dwarf thing.
No, unfortunately, it's a sentient being thing, but, you know, another day.
Is Magni gonna be the evil overlord?
No.
Better not be. He's like the only NPC I can stand.
Not true. Wilmo kind of grows on you. He's kind of like a tumor, you know? You don't
Yeah,
really
everybody
want him, but
loves
you
tumors.
can't.
They're
Long
tumors.
He's
time ago.
inoperable.
A long time ago, about 1,000 years or so, I, being a wee little lad, made a deal with a fae of nature, and in a way, my soul's bind to her. And
Oh God, it's a
me and
her thing.
Ivan are set to do her service and protect forests, but just want a different life.
Sounds like you were groomed.
Maybe. But that's all different life now. Different man lived those days.
You sure? There's still trees around. You can still protect them. You know.
I like your sentiment, lad. Hurry up and eat up. I have a surprise for you. You've got a guest waiting for you. And then he's gonna kind of look at you, Rag, and he goes, "And you got a special guest for you, lad."
Is it the bear? Because that would be pretty dope.
I'm gonna eat
no.
really fast.
Dell wolfs down his avocado toast.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's the kind of person Dell is.
We knew that as soon as we saw how you were dressed.
Wash it down with a tea.
I'm just eating mountains of meat.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So you
Also, I
guys finish
stole
up
some of your
meal.
bacon while you were.
Did you say you're eating a mountain of meat?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't say I was eating a bunch of sausage. Just a lot of meat.
Do you guys make your way through the back rooms after you guys finish up?
Yes.
Is this where the surprise is? I thought it would have been outside. All right, yeah, I guess.
No.
Is
Whatever.
Wilmo the surprise? I'm leaving.
No.
Wilmo's just standing
Did-
naked in the room.
So you guys
Why did
Did
make
he
you leave
clean
the
up the
body?
gory mess?
What was Wilmo doing in here?
He had one job. Why are you so sweaty, Wilmo?
Hold on.
Is Wilmo a pervert? I don't
You
think he can be
see,
a cleric.
standing in the room with Wilmo is Telvor
Oh
and
snap.
Lieutenant Zera. And he's gonna go, "Hello, boys. Miss me?"
You never responded to my note.
Like, you're short two people.
I thought it was very lovely, darling.
Don't say too much, Rag.
I
All
told
the
you-
blood went to his
I
dick.
told you guys she'd get it. I do get lightheaded when that happens.
So he'll approach you with her kind of in tow, and just
I just kick her to the side.
Yeah, I feel like the lieutenant would just kick her.
boots her. She does. She kind of just kicks her a little bit, pushes her off to the side. He's gonna hand you a scroll, Deluge, and he's gonna hand what was it for you, Rag? It was a hammer, or was it the enchantment for a hammer?
I wanted an enchantment to put on these skulls that I had.
Okay. So then he'll hand you a piece of paper as well.
Deluge, will you read this for me?
You know how to read?
And then he's gonna
In giant.
He's gonna look at you, Deluge, and he's gonna go, and I have your information you sent me for. If you want me to debrief you or give you a letter.
Well, I sent you to find two people, and you found me a piece of paper. Give me the paper. We got places to be.
All right, he's gonna hand it to you, and he's gonna go, Rip. Hold on. Let me pull my notes out before I fuck this up. He's gonna go, Ripple was apparently rumored to be heading toward Twin Rivers, and a hurricane. No one's seen him in months. But he's rumored to be working with a tiefling of some sort up in Sendred's Keep. That's all I know. Contact of mine figure some of this out for me. I was only in Xandar's part for a few days. Couldn't really find two people in that great amount of time, unless they were in the city.
The whole room gets quiet, and I want to point at him and say, "Wait a minute, who's that guy?"
He's Wilmo's cool brother.
Imagine if Wilmo was tolerable.
The little midget is his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Actually,
heck? I didn't know he had a brother.
You
He's
weren't
actually
here when
taller than Wilmo.
he had a brother.
It's his twin brother.
They don't look anything alike.
I know. I was just using
Not
a gnome
identical.
that was, a rogue, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Awesome.
reference back to the whole we're playing an imagination game,
Yeah.
guys.
Imagination.
Jesus, brother.
So he has a
yeah.
brother?
Yes.
After getting this information and seeing how his brother not being a super relevant, he's gonna be like, I do want to go to Sindri's Keep, guys, but I think I need to go to Twin Rivers first and find my sister so that I can go get my brother.
Yeah. I mean, as long as this journey ends with that guy's head on the end of a spike, I'm game.
I don't think Dell's going to answer anything to that because he doesn't know how he feels about the Jeweled Man. Like, he's more concerned just about his family than he is about what that guy's up to.
No, I meant the orc. Or the Goliath that was, like, taunting us.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess from what you said, that's how Dell heard it.
Gotcha.
Because he doesn't know anything about that Goliath.
I'm gonna kind of, like, look at Dell and be like, you know, maybe give him, like, the let's get out of here, like, leave Rag and the lieutenant alone kind of thing.
Yeah, he looks over at Rag and is like, yeah. I've seen how bad it gets when he's by himself. Let's head out.
I'd like to grab Wilmo's brother and baby carry him outside.
Before all of you go, I need a witness to sign this waiver.
Waiver? What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, what?
I'm scared.
It's because of the
waiver.
invitation.
NDA or what?
You think it's bad when I'm by myself? I got a stack of these things.
So y'all are leaving the room? Like the back rooms? Or what are y'all doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dell's kind of like, are we trusting this person? The last thing she said to us was, you're all sentenced to death.
Telvor will kind of pipe up. Yeah, she's actually a pretty high member of the hand.
So what, was she just playing along for her guards or something? Because she did kind of threaten us.
Does she got any jobs for me?
I knew about the extraction, but I needed to make sure that Varic and the rest of all of you made it out, and that guard trope had found you. Thank God they weren't worth a shit, because you all made it out.
Another English accent. All right.
Imagine
well,
that.
Enjoy your time here or whatever. I'm gonna go get my things and get ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get us a horse and a carriage. I'm gonna look at her and go, deuces, Seacrest out.
I don't know what that means. I don't know why you said that.
I said it in Infernal. You guys don't understand it anyways.
Very curious, that one. I saw your letter.
Yes, I've been waiting for you to get in touch with me, and it never happens. It's been days, weeks. Colors
Sorry.
have dulled.
Glad to know that you feel the same. But
I'm gonna
I've been
whisper
a bit
through the
busy.
talking device and be like, Rag, tell her she's pretty.
Tell her you miss her whispering eye.
do you go out as well, Toby?
I forgot about whispering.
Yeah, I want to leave too. I want to get out of this creepy situation.
Okay.
Toby's
Okay, okay, okay.
she can't see him. She just assumes they're not there.
He just doesn't acknowledge me.
I'm out here asking Magni if I can horse and carriage.
There should be some services right outside of town. But with going on lockdown, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, don't we need to take tunnels out of the town?
You might have to take the path, lad.
Yeah, I got the map. So we can't really fit a horse down there.
What are they doing back there?
I don't know.
Unspeakable things. I like bang on the door and say, 15 minutes, Rag, we're gonna leave.
15 minutes?
I'm sorry, I missed.
What am I going to do with
that.
the other 14 minutes?
So, Reg, during this time, you guys start doing the hanky-panky. And,
I'd like to say we're just having a little talk.
sure.
For the last 14 minutes.
So, Telvor actually came out with all of you, right? And so he's gonna walk up to you, Del, and he's gonna. I've got the lieutenant spying on Captain Krieg, and Captain Krieg is gone out of Sindri's Keep for right now. Have you heard any word from when Varic might be back?
No, actually, I haven't heard anything about Veric, as far as I recall, unless the DM tells me I have.
I
Is
have not
Telvor-
either.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Telvor
crap,
one
I
of
don't
the-
remember that.
He should be here soon. Another mission wasn't too long ago, and shouldn't have taken too long, but hopefully he makes it.
Well, how?
So he's gonna.
I mean, Telvor, you could always stay and sit around at the bar and wait like you made us, and we can go do our shit, and then he can wait for us as well, because, you know, that's what we had to do for you, so. You know, just saying without saying, but,
Make a persuasion check.
That's a 6.
Okay. So he's gonna. I got a lot of things to do, and I got a lot of people to take care of. I don't really have time to just sit my ass on a booth. I got a lot of people I report to higher up. Varic is also one of those people. But Varic is very choosy on who he communicates with.
Oh, what? He doesn't trust your brother like we don't, or what?
Wilmo might be on his team, but I don't know.
Well,
Wilma
he's-
did say he was pretty new to the team.
He's not on our team. I'm gonna let you know that now. Like, he's done after this. Thank you, Wilmo, for your services.
He's got Wilmo.
I was actually told to report back to Veric whenever he returns back to town. But this adventure has been really fun. A lot of crazy shit happened.
Wish I could say the same.
I was gonna say that exact same thing, but I was spitting out a sunflower seed.
Well, you guys were cool, and
You're
You
not.
guys will always go down as my bestest of friends.
Just get out of here,
I
Wilmo.
go,
You're making it weird.
Sorry about Varic. Good luck with the hand jobs. I gotta go. And I walk off to my room to get my stuff.
Yeah, I'm going outside to go get us a carriage and a horse.
The
Rag,
second
go
time,
ahead
a
and-
horse will not fit in the
Go
tunnel.
ahead and make a perception.
I'm
check.
riding straight out the city gates.
What are them tunnel horses?
I don't need it. I already persuaded the dude that we're good. I'm riding a carriage out this month.
Yeah, but he said the city is still on lockdown.
I'll just Eldritch blast us through the gate and we'll just escape.
Come on, it'll be a great idea.
I'm gonna take the path.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do this like Bon Jovi and just fucking
Okay.
on a steel horse I ride.
What was your perception check, Rag?
Has Rag finished yet?
Long time ago.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
They're just in there having a conversation.
Rag's crying.
So part of that form that I make them sign is for one in case they got hurt, but they can't be mad when they're disappointed. That's how it ends. So,
What?
huh? Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean her. I thought you were talking about us. I was like, wait, what?
Wait, you guys were disappointed too?
I
You
was
all have to sign
lost.
this waiver now.
Before we leave, I just want to run into anywhere that has potions and buy like 5 if I can.
Okay.
Get that
So you're
kush.
going back to the herbalist shop that you guys ran into earlier before you guys had set off for the temple. And you said how many? 5?
Yeah, 5 or 500 gold's worth.
Okay.
What kind of potions are you getting for 500 gold?
I don't know. If it's not expensive, I want to buy as many as they have because I don't want to die again.
We should make Wilmo carry all
Just get several samplers.
of them. Yeah, just take a sip of each one. Let's see what they do for you.
It's like one of those holiday like
differences.
box sets of like hot sauces, but it's like,
Oh
oh, this
my
potion's
God.
this one, you know?
Yeah, it's probably not bad to mix a bunch of them.
Do you have a Pepperidge Farms sampler?
So for 500 gold, you can either get 1 potion of superior healing, you can get 5 potions of greater healing, or you can get 10 potions of healing.
Go for the
what's
5.
what's the D6s you roll or whatever on each one?
He's reading the nutritional facts to get that information.
Is it like 1d6 for the first one, 1d8 for the second?
Potion healing is 2d4 plus 2. Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
I'll take
Superior
those.
healing
I'll take
is
those.
8d4 plus 4. Okay, so you get 5 of the potions of greater healing.
Cool.
So add that to your inventory and then subtract 500 from your inventory. What was your perception, Rag?
I got 17.
Okay, so you see a bird fly in and then turn into Varic. And he's just going to start laughing because he sees you and the lieutenant. He's going to go, where are the rest? And he's going to start making his way out the back.
Real quick, if I'm still over in that area, would that guy happen to have a potion of hill giant strength or no? Or a potion of growth? Either one.
Those growth potions don't work, man.
Oh my god.
They'll have 1.
Of growth?
Yeah, a growth potion.
I'll take 1.
If
I
it
will say
lasts
that
longer than
it's-
4 hours, you're supposed to go to the hospital, right?
We'll say that it's 100.
I'll take it.
100 flat. And it's 1d4, and then that's how many hours your growth, I guess.
Deluge just
You're
flying
done
around.
druided.
Okay.
So as you go off to the shop, who's at the bar? Anybody?
I'm still at the bar.
Okay.
But I want it to be known that I was holding somebody like a baby, and I think it was Wilma's brother, but nobody heard me.
I heard it, but I was like, no.
He's so little. I just want to put him in my pocket.
You can roll for it.
You're little.
I rolled an 8. So
Did Rag come out from the back yet?
no. He was in the middle of doing the do, and he saw a bird come flying in, and then puff into Varic, and then Varic started laughing at Rag, and then walked back into the back from the back rooms.
I want you to know I didn't stop or pause just because he came in.
I figured.
I looked him dead in the eyes until he walked out. So
He mouthed, "You're next."
All right, I'm gonna return from the thing and just kind of be, I guess, walk up behind Veric.
Okay.
whisper sweet lovins.
So as you
in
walk
his
into the bar, you see Varic sitting, or you see the back of Varic. He's talking to Magni. Toby is at the end of the bar talking to Ivan. At the other end of the bar talking to Ivan, and sitting in between the two of them is Telvor and Wilmo, kind of sitting over and kind of debriefing Varic. As you approach, what are you doing?
I'm going to tell him, you know, it's good to see you, but we're literally leaving town as soon as Homeboy and there's done smashing, so you need to make whatever you got quick so we can bounce.
So I am heading to Twin Rivers soon. Listen, so I've learned a lot of information, and I don't know what Wilmo has told you, or if you...
If we even listen to him.
Yeah. Who said that? Anyways, but Captain Krieg is looking for you. And that was the reason why I got myself arrested in Xandar's port. You are an important piece. I haven't figured out quite yet what's going on and what piece you fit for him. But they're seeking you. What happened at the bar? Magni was telling me there was an ambush or something.
Yeah, some people popped in, you know, we beat them up. It was not a big deal. I'm kind of trying to make ourselves sound tougher even though we got our asses kicked.
Popped in? You, like, through a portal? Or through the door?
Well, they came in through the door, but when they left, they took a portal.
Was it a Goliath and a half-elf?
Yeah, it was. Very cocky Goliath.
What all did they take? Magni said that they took.
They took the papers that we brought back.
Well, it's a good thing that I have Wilmo copy everything. Isn't that right, Wilmo? And
Yeah, that's right, boss.
I want to see I know I'm not there. Somebody should roll like an inside check to see how nervous Wilmo is. See if he actually did copy everything down.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, roll an insight check on Wilmo.
An 11.
Okay, he kind of looks nervous, but not because he didn't copy stuff down, but more because, like, that's his boss, and he's brand new. Like, that's one of the bosses, you know? So, I learned a little information while I was up in Sindred's Keep. The guard captain, so Krieg, right, was coming down to execute me because he fucking hates me. But also to attempt you of some way, shape, or form. And so he said something about your soul being the key, I heard. And now he's holding a giant guard meeting down in Xandar's port. He's left Sindred's Keep to go to Zera. And that's apparently what the lieutenant's going to do, is what Telvor was telling me. Is that the lieutenant is going to spy on him and then follow him to see where he goes after.
And he's over there telling people that my soul is the key.
He said, I don't think it's the key. I think it's a container, but someone that would know more about something like this is someone he hired. He hired a Dilion Maxion? Maxtro, that's what it was. Dilion Maxtro. He hired a turned college, or turned mage, and offered him all types of riches and things and an estate up at Syndra's Keep. And he was looking into an artifact that was able to withhold and contain something all at the same time and nullify. And this thing was supposed to nullify magic and hold the essence of a lich by the name of Brogadon. But he's gone missing.
I killed him.
And you
Well,
what?
I killed him.
Well, I got the killing blow.
You what? You killed Brogadon, a mythical lich from ancient stories.
Well, I might have been lying about that one. I mean, we heard him.
Did you find the artifact?
And by artifact, do you mean the purple
The thing that
diamond?
was bounding. I don't know what color it would be, but it's said that there was a shard long ago.
Well, if you're talking about a shard, then yeah, the chick that we saved that got her entire crew over there killed, she took off with that.
Where did she go? Did she say?
I want to say she said she was going to Syndra's Keep.
Is she... shit. Did she leave already? The town is being shut down. It was almost impossible for me to get in here.
Yeah, she left like the next morning of the first night we got here.
Okay.
I mean, Telvor's the one who let her go.
You what? And you see Telvor kind of... Shit. Where is she, Telvor? And I can see if she's at Helga's, sir, but no promises. I know that she said something about her, the man that hired her went missing, and she was going to look into it. Who was the man that hired her?
No, she didn't say. She took off like hella sweaty. She looked very worried and then just dipped. Didn't give us any of a chance to like do anything. And Telvor let her go. I just keep pointing at Telvor.
She had mentioned that Dilion Maxtro had given her the contract when we were in the temple.
I remember.
The
I
Dilion
remember.
Maxtro. Yes, sir. Oh. Wow, fuck. So that's the artifact that they're after. Or at least looking for. Regardless. The captain is looking for you because apparently your soul can do something of a similar nature to that shard. Except for nullifying magic, you are able to contain, apparently, you are able to contain the essence of an old wild god. And if you can hold one, you can hold all of them. And if you are able to hold all of them, you might be able to unleash all of them onto this world. And that's a very scary thing. But we'll ensure that that doesn't happen. We're trying to get rid of the guard captain as much as possible. And as fast as possible. Because if he is
Yeah.
trying to resurrect old wild gods, this land will rip itself to shreds. It will tear and sunder the world.
I mean, do we know if he has any gods at this current time?
Not that I'm aware of. Every old wild god has been locked up for thousands and thousands of years. But there have been people and humans through history, and other races, individuals through history that have sought power of an old wild god and have gone through rituals and cults and deviations and things of that nature to gain more power. And each generation it gets further and further. But no one's ever been able to unleash an old wild god because no one's ever been able to contain one within their soul, ever.
Well, seeing as you're a person who can get yourself into areas unseen, I mean, how hard would it be for you to make this guard captain not exist anymore?
We've been working on it for a very long time, but
Well, it's working on it, because, I mean, if you're working on it, it seems like taking someone's life isn't something that I work on, it's something that I do. So,
we have to be very careful because he's the guard captain of the entire continent. You
He's
cannot
saying,
just
don't talk
execute
about
a
it,
man.
be about it.
exactly. Like, basically what I'm getting from this is that you're telling me that this guy's never had a window of opportunity, or you're just not trying hard enough to make it happen.
There are too many strings of corruption that draw from the tree, the root of that tree being the captain. If we go and execute him now, it would be easy. We may lose a few of the hand, but we would prevail at the end of the day.
I mean, Wilmo's not doing
However,
anything.
the entire system would fail and fall. The king would be killed. The queen, everyone else in line would be murdered. It would demolish the democracy we have in place. So, there are policies and procedures, as you could say.
So who do you
that we
answer
have
to,
to go
Veric?
through.
Who do you answer to?
Myself.
So then you're the head honcho of the hand.
Not the head,
That's what I'm talking
but
to.
I don't
wanna.
answer to anyone.
Well, I mean, are you telling me you want me to make this happen? You want me to get rid of this guy?
If you and your friends would be willing to aid, it'd be very helpful. However, we do not owe you each other a debt at all.
Oh,
I
so
ensured
we're
your
out of.
freedom.
Oh, we're out.
I ensured your freedom out of the sewer. You returned a favor from me. We are even.
Okay.
I'm asking you, as someone who would think to protect. I mean, shit, I got myself arrested trying to protect you, mate. I don't think the guard captain has the best intentions. If we take him down together, all of us, we can make real change in the world.
I'm gonna lift my beer mug up and say, "I'll do it."
I'm
And he's
gonna.
kind of look back and forth at Toby and then back at you and back at Toby.
He's with us.
Do you
He's
know
new.
him?
He's new. He's with us. He's a friend of Magni's.
So they kind of nod at you, Toby, and go back to looking at Croc.
I'll tell you this. I travel with a group of gentlemen, and you know this now. We're working together, so I don't speak for the team, but we're heading that direction. So if you're willing to meet up with us over there, I could probably give you an answer then. But to say yes right now, I will not do that.
You said you're heading that direction. Were you heading before?
What do you mean when? Oh, where we're
You-
going
you said
first?
yeah, where you heading first?
We're
Where's your
gonna
first destination.
we're gonna take a trip down to the beach.
The beach episode returns. Um,
I thought I'd do that anyways. Yeah, we're gonna head down to the coast. My memory's bad. It's wherever Dale said. I can't remember.
well, if you're heading towards the capital,
Twin
you
Rivers.
should- if you're heading towards the capital, then you should check out the Maxtro estate.
Maxtro Estate?
Yeah, where
Okay.
Gideon Maxtro lives. I'd be careful because it's probably very trapped. But there might be some clues back there that we can figure out.
Yeah.
Magni tells me your only way out the city is going to be through the tunnels. I could tag along with you if you'd like, if you'll have me. Or
Yeah, as long as you promise Wilmo stays here.
Wilmo, you're going to report back to Chelsea.
Is Bird Person in the area? Like, we wanted Bird Person to begin with, and you unfortunately gave us this sad soul.
He's on an assignment in Sindred's Keep at the moment.
So we can meet him up over there?
I'll put the word out.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that. I liked Bird Person. He had a great attitude. Meanwhile, the only thing Bird Person ever said was, I think he said all of 2 words.
Literally just cod.
Yeah. I'm kind of like gonna look at my metaphorical watch and be like, God damn it. There's no way Rag lasted this long. And be like, who wants to draw the short straw and go, like, open the door?
Well, it's at this moment that we all see Rag and the lieutenant walk out together. Rag looks like he is taking a beating. Like, there's bruising on him, and the lieutenant is just smiling, having a grand old time. And she's gonna go sit down on the bar next to Veric.
How long has it been?
What were you going to do? You like cut out whenever you said.
My guy
you were
just said,
leaving.
he said 15 minutes, and then I went up to go pack.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say all this time transpiring, I'd say about 10, 15 minutes has passed.
All right, then I head down. I'm like, all right, Shorty, show me where this tunnel is. Let's go.
What time is it right now? It's in the morning. That's right.
Yeah, I'd say like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Well, I got the map from Magni. I can't read.
What's up? Nobody else already. I take the map and I say, let's go. And I head out the door.
Out the front door or out towards where the...
Wherever the tunnel is, wherever the map says.
So Magni leads you guys back over to the back rooms. As you start heading that way, Wilma goes,
Good luck, guys.
I say, you guys hear something?
and then you hear Telvor, don't worry, little buddy. Maybe next time. So Magni, he starts pushing these giant rugs out of the way to reveal a giant hatch, right? As you all approach, Varic is behind all of you. Well, it was good having you here, lads. I sure am gonna miss you. Make sure you stop by. Don't be strangers.
I go up and like put my hand on his shoulder and like shake his hand, be like, Magni, we're a ray of sunshine in the cloud of NPCs.
I also want to go up to
You were
Magni.
always my favorite.
I also approach Magni, and I lean down and I ask him if he has any orange juice.
Here you go, big guy. And he hands you a little tiny flask that's about a quarter of the way to halfway filled.
It's got a bendy straw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk by him like baseball team, like good game, good game, good game, good game.
Go get him, lad.
I'm also gonna hand Rag this potion of growth and be like, huh? Be like, here, buddy, I got this for you.
Go kill the fuckers that fucked my bar up.
I'm gonna look at Magni as Dale, Rag, and Croc are already down the hatch, and I'm gonna ask him, "Hey, by the way, did they ever get rid of those mutants that live down there?
The what?
Those people that were living down in these tunnels? Did they ever get rid of them?"
You know, they kind of pushed him further down, but Boris said that they got him. So who knows?
Well, I won't tell them about them. Well, let's just hope that
We'll
we
keep
don't
that to
encounter them.
ourselves. Look out for the worms. As he punches you, don't get yourself killed, lad. Seriously. Already lost your wife.
You know, the last time we were in these tunnels, she was with us.
Magni just starts pushing him down.
Yeah, he starts pushing him toward. You're right, lad. And you're gonna live a brand new life. And
Pushing on his forehead with his boot.
Yeah.
Pushing on me like the Christmas Story kid.
Yes.
So as you guys start to make your way down into the path, you see a big dirt like tunnel that goes a little further ways down. It's kind of little bit lit up. It's about dim light. I'd say everybody that has dark vision can see it clear. But if you're human, you see a little less than what you're normally able to see. Or maybe not human, but like if you don't have dark vision, I mean. You guys start making your way through, and that's where we're going to leave the session off for tonight. As you guys are starting to make your way through the cavern.